What's your drug of choice? Yeah, me too.
It's illegal here.
I didn't say I had it on me right now. Look, we got the cop here right in the second row. What do you mean you like weed? It's illegal here. How would you know what it even feels like? It's medically legal. But like, do you all have like a card? Like, how hard is it to get a card? You do? You have a card?
Yeah, you go to the marijuana doctor.
Okay, let me see this. You live in a city called Plantation? That's gotta, I don't want to be all woke on you guys, but that has gotta change immediately.
We're trying.
You're trying?
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you trying to change it to?
It's on the ballot.
You're like,
It's on the ballot every year.
They like
change it to white should feel bad, Florida.
We're in Florida.
Yeah, you're right. The ocean will take Plantation before the people do. How old's your kid?
16, 18, and 22.
Is this your kid too?
I'm his girlfriend.
Ah. I didn't know my dad was here tonight. Very excited. Sir, how old are you? 49. 49? I don't think so. I don't think so. And how'd you two meet?
I worked at a private fine dining and cigar lounge.
What made this guy stand out?
I had gone on a date and the gentleman vomited on himself in front of me in the middle of dinner, and then he came back and like after 30 minutes and was like drenched, soaking wet, and didn't like say anything about it. And he asked me out, and I'm like, well, nothing could be worse than that.
See, guys, sometimes you just gotta wait it out, and eventually she'll meet a man so wretched that you'll seem okay in comparison. Anyone divorced parents, they tell you in a fucked up way? Yeah? How did they tell you?
My mom packed bags at me and my brother in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it seems pretty stereotypical, to be honest. Middle of the night, like, woke you up?
I just woke up not in my house.
Oh. It doesn't sound that bad. You slept through it. You're like, oh my god, my parents' marriage was a nightmare. Anyone here come from a blended family? Woo! How's your family? You know that term blended? It's like polite for fucked up. How's your family blended?
Oh, I thought you meant like mixed race.
I don't mean fucked up at all. Please, no. That's not what I meant. That's a beautiful family. That's a wonderful. That's blended like a delicious smoothie. Is there anything wrong with your family?
They're pretty great. My siblings are fucked up.
Oh, are they here, or can you talk freely?
They don't leave the house.
They don't leave the house. Okay. I knew it. There was something.
They're shut-ins.
Are you helping? You like leading some snacks out the door?
I use the tough love approach. You're losers. Girls.
Oh, he comes from the great family. This goes back to my thesis, no families are great. Where was the dog? I want to see the dog. Over there? And what does he help you with?
He's a mobility needs service dog, and he warns me about seizures and fainting.
Oh my god, that's
So
amazing.
if you hear barking, I'm probably having a quiet seizure.
So you live here?
Far up north, near the border. Danville?
Danville.
Never hear of it.
It's 40 people. Did you have to report when you left so they didn't freak out? Have you been to New York?
We live now.
You went from New York to fucking Danville? That is a real... What were you doing when you were in the city?
Busking with friends from time to time in trains. I did really bad beatboxing while they rocked.
Did you ever have a seizure in the middle of it and they're like, wow, that's incredible. Oh my god, that's just... He's going faster than ever before. Drivers are like, keep it going, keep it going. Ooh, the dog's barking too. That's a fun little beat. What do you mean? She was your boss at work? Okay. I guess it's okay when the woman does it, huh? What kind of job?
I work in a lab.
You know,
Biotech.
did it happen in the lab? It did? It happened in the lab? Oh my god. Why the fuck are you applauding? This is the shit that caused COVID in the first place. What were you studying at the time?
Just like DNA, we do, it's like a...
DNA, and you're like, I gotta stand up for you. Scrape that DNA off my back. What about the DNA?
It's like a service.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like 23andMe, you're just like checking it out?
Very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah, yeah.
A bunch of people are gonna get test results saying they're related to you. They're like, well, you fathered 300 children. You still work there?
Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah.
They don't know.
They don't know. Not after I post this clip online. Any of you have divorce parents? You? More people, more than one person wooed. You.
This is part of it. Right here, this is my ball.
I'm sure she loves being described that way. I'd like to introduce you to my trauma. Do you remember what the arrangement was? Do you remember like the breakdown?
Every other weekend and every Tuesday until 7:30, but she was to be brought home, had to be fed, bathed, and blown dry. She couldn't come home with wet hair.
Now, here's the thing. I know that list sounds intense. That only means that one day he dropped her off and she was starving. She had hair all over the fucking place and she took a shit on the front porch or something like that. And you said, look, that's the thing with single men. You gotta be like, oh, when you keep her, you have to feed her food. What do you do now?
It's like a kids Christian TV show that we sell in like Catholic schools.
Are you a Catholic?
I am.
Is it like Dora the Explorer found Christ? Swiper, no swiping that unborn fetus.
It's about a guy who owns like a music studio, and he doesn't understand the gospel for the week. Like he doesn't know it at the beginning, and then at the end, like, whoa, he knows it.
Do you feel like it effectively indoctrinates children?
Effectively?
Passively, I don't know. Like, I don't really believe in God anymore, but I love that TV show. Every episode, I'm like, will he learn the gospel by the end? Where can I find? Is it on YouTube, or do I have to like go to Catholic school?
Yeah, if you're like a Catholic third grader, man, you crush it. Yeah.
I think the only way that I'll ever be inside a Catholic third grader is if I become a priest. I think what's depressing is we know for a fact that's the first time he laughed. What's your name, Lucifer? Billy. That's. People comment on your voice often? Don't try to go high pitched on me all the time. Do you do voiceover? Do you?
No, I don't do voiceovers. I'm with the Army. I work for the Army Corps of Engineers.
What do you do with the Army?
It's like a lot of like salmon reparation. So all the salmon that get stuck at the bottom of the dams, we catch them in a truck and we put them in water. We drive them up over the dam and then we back the truck up and put it back in the water.
Pretty amazing that in America we gave reparations to salmon before black people. No, we'll get to you in a second. We got a lot of fish in the sea. Well, tell me, what sucks about Tampa?
Yeah, it's overcrowded.
Oh, wow. Who knew you wouldn't be pro-immigration here? I'm sorry. Forgive me. That's a very exciting announcement. Half these people just said, get the fuck out of Tampa. And then the moment you made it personal, we're like, yay! Another one! You fucking liars! Where were you before?
Russia, then Canada, then here.
Okay, who was the guy that earlier, when it said Tampa, someone said, get the fuck out? What's your name? Mike. Tell me one of the questions, and we want to see if Mike's gonna get it.
Your U.S. representative for where you live, specifically.
You're already down one. If you lose 3 more, you have to go to Russia.
I started taking a CrossFit class. And I like CrossFit. It's very communal. They do a thing at the beginning called the question of the day. So I did a class where the teacher was like, okay, everyone, I want you to go around, say your name, your occupation, and question of the day, your favorite kind of cake. And it was pretty standard. People were like, red velvet. birthday. And then about halfway through, I got to this woman who was like, "Hi everyone, my name's Stacy. I'm an accountant, and my favorite cake is tequila." And in my 10 years of doing stand-up comedy, I have never heard a group of people laugh that hard in my entire fucking life. So I started having a panic attack because I couldn't think of a funnier answer than the fucking accountant. So I'm brainstorming in my head, you know, I'm like, okay, my name's Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is math. No, it's too hard. My name's Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is urinal. No, that's gross. I got it, I'm Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is tequila. Fuck! I look up, everyone's staring at me because I've been mumbling to myself in the corner for a couple of minutes. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, is it my turn? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to improvise. So I walk up, I say, hi everyone, my name's Gianmarco. I was a frontline nurse during the COVID pandemic. Urinal. Blah, 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 blah. And I fucking won.
I don't think it's funny to talk about politics when you feel really mad, because then your desire to be right supersedes your desire to be funny. But I am very mad right now. I am very mad. I can't stand this new media spin. They say, did Joe Biden's rhetoric radicalize the guy who tried to shoot Trump? The only person Joe Biden has ever made me want to shoot is myself. But you still, I don't know if you saw the interview, Lester Holt was like, you know, Mr. President Biden, when you said, and I'm quoting here, unintelligible, bullseye, falls asleep, do you think that made an extremist out of this young man? Now, I've been trying to write stuff about, after Saturday, and people will say, you can joke about the assassination attempt, but expect a knock from the FBI. And I'm like, really? It doesn't seem like they could even cover one rally. How scared am I supposed to be? I'm gonna keep making those jokes. I think if the FBI follows me, it's probably the only time I could get an agent to one of my shows. Think right now, the FBI, they said they're trying to figure out the shooter's motive. Imagine a group of 25 adults going, why would someone... Let's get another whiteboard in here, guys. Even that joke, you see how I'm scared even fucking... Liberals fucking suck. We fucking suck, man. We called this guy a Nazi for the last 8 years, and then the moment someone tried to shoot him and missed, we said, oh, we wish him a speedy recovery. I swear to God, if the DNC was around in 1945, after Hitler killed himself, it would have been like, guys, check in on your friends. You don't know who's struggling right now. It's fucking embarrassing. Fucking Jack Black canceled the Tenacious D tour today because they were on stage and it was his co-bandmate Kyle Gass's birthday, and he said, like, well, what do you wish for? And Kyle said, I hope he doesn't, I wish he doesn't miss next time. Okay? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a little spicy. And of course, Republicans got upset that he wished this, because, they still believe in thoughts and prayers. But fucking Jack Black, he fucking canceled the tour. Now Kyle Gass, his agent, fired him. What the fuck is going on? It's crazy. We gave politicians the power of celebrity, and we gave celebrities the responsibility of politicians. And it's not funny at all, but it's almost funny. It's a couple inches away from funny, so I did shoot my shot. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I know there's a lot of people that still want to make this work with Joe Biden. Let me tell you, my grandfather, he died a couple of years ago, but I swear to God, after that fucking debate, he is rolling over in his grave, which honestly makes him a better candidate for Democratic president than Joe Biden right now. I
I was worried about Jack Black. I think a couple weeks ago he did some like benefit for Joe Biden. I don't know. You don't need to support the president all the time like that. I don't know if you know this. It's known as the most powerful position in the entire world. Supporting the president is like scratching someone's back while they're getting a blowjob. Okay, they aren't having a good enough time. If you want to get their attention, you got to make some fucking noise. Okay? That's why they get so upset whenever there's like college protests. Biden is like, please, I'm trying. I'm getting sucked off by Israel. Please stop making so much noise.
Who's got divorced parents here? Who? Is that you? What's your name? Karen? Taryn. You were like, let me correct that immediately. How old were you when your parents got divorced? 20. So it was your fault. Don't be a Karen, Taryn. What were you about to say? Your dad what? Your dad came out as gay. Oh, you were the mom. All right, let's talk about it. How long ago was this? 2010. 12 years ago. Your mom's counting the fucking days. 12 years, 10 seconds since I walked in and saw my husband sucking that big fat cock. Mom, what's your name? Michelle. Did you ever suspect anything? Why, he was like fingering you with his pinky out? Like... Now let me ask you this, do you think he's gay or is he bi? Everyone's bi right now. He's gay, okay, you're like, I confirmed it. And you said you ever suspected?
Well, we had an implant pregnancy at 18.
So he was getting it up. But maybe like at 18, he was like, wow, he lasted an hour for his first time. And so then what made you suspect throughout the years? Well, we're going to talk about this. My life is nothing compared to your life. It was his taste in movies and music. Okay, because listen, I have taste that some people might describe as somewhat effeminate. I tell people all the time, I'm straight but I'm very theatrical. So like I figure women going with jazz hands, if that makes sense. But who knows, maybe the secret is for me to marry a woman and that'll unlock it all. So, what was his favorite movie? He loved the Golden Girls. I know straight guys who love the Golden Girls. Oh, so you're getting suspicious. And you ever say hey, let's go see some Clint Eastwood. Oh, it's Bruce Springsteen. Let's turn this up, honey, right? This is fun. So you have these suspicions. Did you suspect ever? Was he like your mom tried to do your hair? He was like, move over, bitch! You always do it wrong. Did you ever have suspicions?
Yeah.
Why? What were your suspicions?
Some stuff I found on the computer.
Listen, movie and music are one thing, that is a whole... And did you say anything to him?
No, I acted dumb.
You acted dumb. You're like, oh, those 8 guys are... They're trying to get a scratch deep in his asshole. Deep in there, that's why they're so big. They need to go all the way. Oh good, when that curves a little, that should do the trick. Okay. So then what's the big moment? What's the big reveal?
We were at Payless.
All the heels, and you're like, sweetheart, the Timberlands are that way. Let's get some working boots, steel-tipped working boots. And so, okay, you're at Payless, and then what happens?
Yeah, he just told me.
He just told me, okay, let's. How did he say it?
Well, my brother had already told me.
Okay.
So he said.
He told your brother first to see like maybe your brother could like hook him up with one of his friends or something? Okay. And are you guys cool? Are you friendly with him now? Okay. But he probably was going to come tonight, but he was like, ladies' night, get the fuck out of here. I don't wanna go to that shit. So are you friendly with him still? Not a fan of that personally, but what is he worried about? Is he worried that like he'll fall in love with him? How fucking pissed would you be if you had your ex over and him and your husband just like hit it off? Your ex was like, hey, I got an extra ticket from Madonna this weekend. I'm Jewish and Italian, which means I'm part of a group that secretly runs the world's plumbing. Are you Jewish and Italian?
No, I'm just Italian.
Oh, just Italian. Okay, so you finally got a little shout out. I shit on Italians in the first part. You were like, okay, I hope it comes back to. Are you from Italy?
I'm actually from
Where?
Tuscany.
Tuscany. And what are you doing here? Did you hear, they just went like this. You just said where you're from. And was it you? They went, Tuscany. Oh, say it again. Tuscany. That's why they go, Italians are romantic. I'm like, bullshit. They just talk weird. Where are you from again? You're welcome. Tuscany. And are you on vacation or did you move here?
No,
You moved here. What made you come here?
I'm a researcher.
You're a what?
I'm a researcher.
A researcher. What are you researching?
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience. Okay. And I guess in Italy there's not enough brains? You're opening them up like, linguini again. My dream when I was younger, I thought I was going to be a movie star. And then I realized, a lot of actors have to realize this, and I think I did. In my late 20s, I wish I realized sooner, I'm not good looking enough to be a movie star. And don't get me wrong, for stand-up comedy, I'm fucking stunning. Okay? That's why I do this. That's why I do this. The bar is lower. It's like doing neuroscience in Italy. The bar is lower. This feels like a young crowd, except for you guys. Is this your son?
Yes.
Oh, did he drag you here? Or did you drag him here?
They invited themselves.
They live in Boston, we live in Canada. We came to visit, so he goes.
Okay, we're getting in trouble.
Yeah, no, let's talk about it. Did you grow up in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What are you doing here?
Working.
What do you do for work? Engineering. Is it, what'd you say? Let me ask the questions up here. What are you looking for, an engineer?
She's engaged to an engineer.
You're engaged to an engineer. And
It's not me.
it's not you. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Listen. Okay, you're an engineer.
No. Her
What?
fiance is an engineer.
You toured together?
Yes.
He's just fucking with me.
No.
You said she's engaged to an engineer.
Yes.
You're holding hands, just for anyone who can't see up here. So then I asked you, are you an engineer? And you said no. So... This is how my parents got divorced.
She knows.
Oh.
Her fiance knows.
Okay, her fiance knows. And, okay. This poor Canadian couple is like, what the fuck is going on here in the States? So you're in an open.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably a relationship. That thing makes it.
Okay. Some people are excited about this. You're excited. You're not. We understand it. So okay. So what are the rules? I would think rule number 1: don't sit in the front row of a comedy show. Has it always been an open relationship with your? Okay. And did anything change with the engagement, or like on your wedding night? Are you gonna fuck him? Or is he just gonna film? Like, how does it work there's so many rules, you know?
The irony is I've been dating him longer.
You've been dating him longer. Sounds like we had little John in the back over there. He was like, what? This is not okay. So, you were dating him longer,
Yes.
and then you met your fiance. Did your fiance propose to you?
No.
Oh, you proposed to.
Yes.
Can I get the gender on your fiance? Because I don't know what's going on anymore.
She's female.
She's female.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You just said she. So.
I mean.
No, I understand. It's cop. Who the fuck knows anymore? Okay, I don't even know. I'm stressed talking about it. So okay, so you proposed to her, and how did you take the news? Fine.
He wants to be second.
Yeah, I don't like all the.
You want to be the second marriage? Because I have a feeling that slot's gonna be open after a couple years. There's no way this is working out. 6 years you've been together.
I'm also married.
We need to go back to church, guys. It's true, we opened it up a little and people went fucking wild with it. You're married, you're technically married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are they? What does that
mean? We've been separated for like 10 years.
You've been separated for 10 years. And, okay, people are going like, oh, he's fucking, he's fine, he's having a great, this is the happiest separation of all time. Why are you holding on to the marriage?
Oh, we're both too lazy to do the paperwork.
You're too lazy to do the paperwork, but you have enough energy to find a second. But you're too lazy to propose, clearly, so it's like, no, do you, the three of you ever?
No.
Cross fingers.
What?
Cross fingers.
But it's not gonna happen.
Oh, you hope? Okay. All the men in the room are like, he's got a plan. Are you gonna go to the wedding?
Oh, of course.
You're not gonna be in the first row, are you? Or do you read some vows in between them? I just want to, is there anyone else at your wedding that you have a relationship with, or is this it?
Wait, is this a question for him or for me?
It's, I don't even know anymore. My girlfriend would hate all of this shit, just so you guys know. Do you have anyone else at the wedding that you are currently sleeping with?
Yeah, probably, I don't know. Maybe.
Is it like a whole side of the aisle? Is it like family? The people you've been with? I think it's nice. I do. What are you gonna get for her registry? Just like more bed sheets. And I had this year. I had some like gastrointestinal problems, and I went to a doctor, and he diagnosed me with Judaism. And I said, you know, I would like to run a few tests, and he was like, that's one of the symptoms. And I ended up getting, at a very young age, I got a prostate exam. And the doctor gave like a whole big speech. I guess he gives this to every man that gets a prostate exam. He's like, you know, I'm going to be inserting a finger into your rectum. It's going to be a pinch, but it'll be over really quick. And I was like, doctor, I am a millennial. Okay? I've been getting fingered since sophomore year of college. The only difference is the person fingering me is wearing a glove this time. By the end, I was giving him feedback. I was like, what's this shit, doctor? Use these 2 fingers. Switch hands if you're feeling tired. Kiss my neck, squeeze my tit. Fuck it, I'll do it. You just focus on the balls. You've gone a prostate exam?
Many times.
What did he say I missed it? Oh, many times. Yeah, because that healthcare is free. That's very funny, but it was free. So you go every day, you're like, the doctor's like, you have the cleanest bill of health I've ever seen in my life. Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you think of is your I didn't even ask. Closed or open?
His prostate or
Your marriage.
Would be a classic.
You're being the classic kind.
Are you sure?
Were you trying to start something here? His son is right there. Man, you're getting married too.
In October.
In October. I don't remember this applause for their wedding. But you judgmental fucks. I don't know. I bet you guys are gonna get better gifts than they are. It's just because it seems like a lot. You know, I mean, I don't know. It'd be like getting married, being able to fuck other people. It's, I don't know. That's like having a baby shower at Planned Parenthood. You're not confident they're gonna see it all the way through. I've had a big week. I moved to Los Angeles on Sunday. Yeah, they gave me a real warm welcome. Feels like moving to New York on September 10th, 2001. There, you know, we were getting a lot of emergency alerts on our phone. And at some point, we thought we were safe in our neighborhood, and then we got this alert. Everyone got this alert in Los Angeles that was like, evacuate right now. And then 5 minutes later, we got another alert that said, disregard the last alert. It was only one specific area. You don't need to worry about it. It made me realize it was probably a really good time to start kidnapping some kids. I could get an alert right now, be like 1,000 kids have been kidnapped across Los Angeles. I'd be like, it's probably just one kid in Utah somewhere. Don't even think about it. What's so crazy is I left New York City partially because it's a mess over there. You know, I moved from New York to Los Angeles. I mean, there's all sorts of shit going on in New York. There was that woman who, she was on the subway and she was on fire. I guess she just moved there from Los Angeles. And the NYPD did fucking nothing to help her, as opposed to the LAPD. They ran right into those fires with their, you know, flame-repellent parking tickets. And now everyone's blaming the fires on. Here's what it is to me. I feel like the same kind of people that would blame natural disasters on like gay marriage being legalized are the exact same people who blame fires now on DEI. Like that's honestly, it's people talk about DEI the same way they used to talk about God. They're like, it's everywhere. They act like because the fire department chief or whatever, she's a lesbian. They act like there's never been a fire before this woman got into power. I mean, I don't know who's in charge of the fire department during the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire, but I doubt it was a lesbian in 1911. Maybe she sucks. I don't know if she fucking sucks, but that's the first thing they go to is, oh, she's gay, like as if that's the problem. No one ever talks that way about. No one ever says, wow, our country's really fucked up right now. Maybe it's, I mean, my God, 44 white guys. Maybe we're not electing the best presidents for the job. No, it's so preachy. I don't like it. You saw that one news reporter that they got mad at him because he was like in a fire jacket, and then he turned and they had clothespins, and they were like, how could he worry about his looks at a time like that? That's his job. He's being sexy under duress. He's actually doing it. That's what we wanted. We wanted them to be sexy. What did you want him to fucking fight the fires? His mascara would run. I love San Francisco so much I almost forgive you for helping make Elon Musk. Have any of you worked for Elon directly? Have you? Yeah? What did you do for him?
I work for a federal government agency that he's currently dismantling.
You're going to have to be more specific. What? Which one?
The U.S. Agency for International Development.
Okay. USAID. What's been going on?
It's been a little bumpy.
A little bumpy, yeah. Do you still have your job? Who knows? Is he there? Like, is he in the room? And
He's on the internet. He offered us a forklift road.
you got the email, the hardcore email, right?
It was a little different for the science, but yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me what it said? Do you have it on you?
I took my cell phone off.
He's probably listening. Let's be honest. So you're not feeling good? You don't think it's gonna?
They took the spoon emoji off of our computers.
Can you tell me why that's a bad thing?
Because people were not taking the fork.
I remember George Orwell said the first sign of fascism. First they take the spoon emoji, then they take your freedom! So the fork in the road, he was basically saying, like, it's like, hey, you can either step it up, which, whatever that means. When he says step it up, he means here. And, sorry, my autism was flaring up. And your form of protest was the spoon emoji. You wouldn't dare. Oh, God. That's the problem with liberals. We're like, how are we going to fight back? We'll just keep sending spoon emojis to each other. You got rid of the spoon emoji? Well, then I guess it's fascism wins. So you haven't had to make a decision yet for the fork?
The deadline was Thursday.
The deadline was Thursday. What did they say?
They extended it to Friday.
They extended it. You guys got to decide this fucking Thursday. Are you in or you're out? Okay, we'll push it to Friday. Are you working for the company too?
A different company.
A different one. You're in charge of the removing the spoon emoji. Are you having trouble making friends?
Oh, I'm very happy now, yeah.
Who's this?
One of my best friends.
Yeah? How did you meet? Facebook dating.
Yeah, met through dating. Yeah.
Okay, we got some skeptical motherfuckers in the back. You were the guy who went, no way, you want to fuck her, dude? No way.
We're 3 years in.
You're 3 years into
Friendship.
Friendship. Wait. You know how sometimes there'll be a couple in the front row and someone's like, yeah, we're boyfriend, girlfriend, and they're like, wait a second, what are you talking about? This is now a more pathetic version of that. Where she's like, oh, we were not friends for those first 2 years. Okay.
So
yes?
we met on Facebook dating.
Uh-huh.
And it was me and my other good friend.
And I met her on Tinder. And
Wait, okay. Okay.
We were on a triple date.
You went on a triple date?
Yeah.
And then
Wait, hold on. You mean like, with the intention to...
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. No? both of them at the same time. Yeah. Okay. Wait, but when you met on on Tinder.
At the end of the date, he tried to, or the hangout or whatever. He tried to.
Wait, that's the whole thing that I'm trying to get to the bottom of. When you met on Tinder, it was just you in the picture. It wasn't you and like a second person.
Facebook dating, and then another friend, Tinder, then two best friends.
Yeah.
Can you say some verbs? What the fuck? We speak the same language. So Facebook dating me, Tinder too. Yeah, there you go. Slow it down here. Okay, who met first? You and your friend.
We were on the dating apps.
You're just friends.
We both matched with him. And we were like, this would be fun to go out with the same guy on the same night.
In defense of him now. Well, what was your, in your dream scenario, what would happen? Would you compete?
I mean, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that was kind of hard. He's like, at first he was like, oh, and I was like, oh. Okay. So you, what did you hope to come from that? Thank you. You were thinking it too, maybe. He was looking for a threesome.
Just trying to play pool and get free food and drinks.
Oh, you were trying to get 2 meals for one? Okay. So then what happened at the end of the date? Did anyone fuck?
No, none of us have ever fucked.
And okay.
He wishes. But
Sure. And then what are you? So how did this happen? You just stayed friends. It's complicated. Oh, what's the complicated part? What's the complicated part, please? No, we got so deep, I know your whole lives. What happened to the third person?
Oh, we're still friends.
Yeah, she's still in the group.
Yeah. She's still in the group.
Then we met another guy at a bar.
Wait, you got another? Wait, well, there's a fourth guy. There's six, but what? Are you trying to start a sitcom? Or is someone gonna fuck? God damn it, could someone fuck? This is insane! Okay. So you're all just friends, you're all just hanging out. No one's hooking up with anybody. Someone just said do it. Yeah, that's what it took. Fine, I'll do it. So there's no jealousy, there's no.
No.
I want you guys to be happy, that's all. You made me so happy, I want you to be happy. By sitting on each other's faces. I had one person in my life. It was not always cracked up to me. The beginning was fun. I was like, I'm the puppet master. That was cool. But then the sex part it's yeah. Thank you. It worked exactly. You know, I've never been fucking one woman without, you know what I need right now? A Rubik's Cube, okay? It's very... And then when I came too fast, I disappointed twice as many people. I like this, I can't even see you. You're just like, to me you represent like toxic masculinity. It's like the voice.
It's a lot of work. I went to the 6th floor book repository today, which is, I guess this is the place where Lee Harvey Oswald stationed himself when he killed JFK. When you walk in, there's a sign that says no firearms. I was like, it's a little late for that. They had a very cool exhibit there about this comedian named Vaughn Meader, who you might not know about, but he was very famous in the 60s for his John F. Kennedy impression. And I mean, he sold out theaters, he had multiple albums, and then JFK got killed. Vaughn Meader lost all his gigs, and he ended up shooting himself in the head. He stayed in character to the very end. That's a joke. It was lung cancer that got him in the end. But it's so wild to think about, losing your comedy career because someone else gets murdered. I mean, thank God my Jeffrey Epstein impression never took off. The 6th floor book repository, honestly, the whole experience starts before you even walk in because there's all of these conspiracy theorists outside. Yes. One of the things they love to harp on, they're like, why is there only one video of JFK getting killed? And I was like, because this was before iPhones. If JFK was killed now, there'd be 1,000 TikToks of his head bouncing around with dog ears everywhere. People love JFK. I've heard people say JFK is their favorite president, which is weird because he never finished a term. That's like when I asked my mom, which of your 4 kids is your favorite? And she was like, the one I had aborted. They like JFK because they've cleaned up his image so much. Like, I saw this museum. This museum had covered everything about JFK, except for the fact he had an affair with Marilyn Monroe. Let me tell you, if I'm killed and they make a museum about me, and at some point in my life I slept with Beyonce, that better be a full fucking floor. You understand? I want full-size dioramas of every position we did it in. I want the original towel I wiped her off with. I want conspiracy theorists like, you hear Beyonce's a squirter? That's what really killed him. It's basically a memorial to JFK in the place where the guy killed him from. That's like if they build a memorial for the Iraq War in George Bush's house.
Actually, I want to tell you guys, this is my dad's favorite joke. There's a guy walking along the beach. He finds the magic lamp, rubs it, genie comes out, says, I'll grant you 1 wish. It was like a Jewish genie or something. My dad adds that part, by the way, that's not part of it. And the guy says to the genie, can you build a highway from Hawaii to California so I can ride my motorcycle back and forth? And the genie is like, that would have a lot of bad environmental impacts. Is there anything else I could do? And the guy says, okay, in that case, can you teach me how women think? And the genie says, so for that highway, 2 lanes or 4? And that's my dad's favorite joke. He found a way to tell that joke at all 5 of his weddings. I don't know if you've ever been to someone's 5th wedding. They'll bring your own beer. For my dad's vows, he pled the 5th. And by the last stepmom, I was so bitter, I was like, I learned your name, sweetheart, but you'll be gone by Christmas. And that was a lollipop, because I was 6 years old. That's a deadly laugh over there. Really? How many times has he been married?
Only the one so far.
Oh, wow. Oh, your poor mom. Your mom, looks sad. Your dad's like, I don't have a genie around to tell me what you're thinking about, honey. No, that's fine. I'm glad to connect with someone who also has a shitty dad.
There aren't many Jews in Kansas City right now. Apparently.
How did you pivot to that? Oh, you're Jewish too. Is that a Jewish dad thing?
It must be.
So is your dad, is he a tough guy? Like to get along with? Not tough. I know you said Jew. I know he wasn't like. So is your dad like a Rambo of a dude?
He's George Costanza's stunt double, basically.
Yeah. That's gotta be tough to grow up with. I enjoy George Costanza in 22-minute segments, not driving me to school every day. And he's still like that? He's still just a neurotic? Yeah. You know when you laugh so hard it feels like it comes from a place of pain? Are you still close with your dad? You talk to him? You get in fights with him ever? You ever say like, stop telling me that genie joke all the time?
No, he's pivoted to, a waiter comes up to a table of 4 middle-aged Jewish women and says, "Is anything all right?"
It sounds like your dad could be a comedian. I mean, a couple more jokes, he's got a full headline set on his hands.
Find the audience first. Who's else in it?
Does he have any more? Jews always have a lot of jokes. Jews love telling their jokes. I went to a Passover service once. There was a rabbi there. The rabbi came up to me and said, "Oh, you're a comedian? Can I tell you some Holocaust jokes?" And that's what I love. That's what I love about us. We like to joke about ourselves. You know, you're never going to be at church and the priest is going to be like, "Hey, you ever hear the one about the pedophile?" You'd be like, "We all know it's more than one, Father." You're kosher too? Is that what you were saying?
No, I'm just brown, so I don't eat red meat.
Don't be racist.
Well, that's the stress. You said I'm brown, and then your boyfriend said, "Don't be racist." What?
This
Oh,
is my
they're married.
husband.
My
Oh, this is your
boyfriend's
husband.
here today.
Your boyfriend's not here today.
No.
Okay.
So please talk shit about him.
No, I'm saying, do you see how not racist it was? I could have said brother, that would have been racist, wouldn't it have been? But I said no, I said boyfriend, no matter what.
Yeah, so I have a couple of struggles. First of all, I don't like onions.
You don't like onions?
I don't like onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, what a struggle that is. Incredible.
Oh, my boyfriend hates me for it. I don't eat cilantro, I don't eat red meat, and I'm a diabetic.
I know why your boyfriend didn't want to come out tonight. I'd rather go out where there's no food with you, sweetheart. Let's just... where is he?
He's in Arizona. We're doing long distance. So
Long distance.
He's in school.
He's in school. How did it start, and then how did it become long?
We met while we were interns here. He interned here in California.
Interned, and then he moved?
No, he's always been in school.
Oh, he's always been in
He came for
school.
the summer.
What kind of internship was this?
NASA JPL.
NASA?
Yeah, like we're engineers.
Next time the spaceship explodes, just know there were 2 interns that had the best sex of their entire life. How's long distance going?
It's going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see him. I will see him in 2 days.
You're seeing him in 2 days?
Yeah, I shaved and everything.
She said she shaved and everything.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Sure.
And so it's
Do you try like what is it? Is it Zoom sex now? Is that what the kids are calling it?
No, FaceTime.
FaceTime?
Yeah.
And you just put the phone... I don't know. My girlfriend said she wanted to try phone sex, so I gave her the number for some of my friends. I don't know. That's not... That's...
Okay, they also do have like Bluetooth controlled like toys.
Whoa, Bluetooth controlled
It's
toys?
like, it's next to my
And listen, this is a NASA lady, so this is like fucking high-powered shit. It's like, oh, send me to the moon! Oh, turn it all the way up to Challenger explosion! Do you do that?
No.
Do you?
Oh, sorry. What's the question?
Do you use the Bluetooth thing? You do? What is it? Like a piece of cloth that goes like... And you have to be like, oh, it's.
No, it's a toy, but it has a specific chip in it that allows you to connect it to Wi-Fi. And so once it's on Wi-Fi, then another person can control it.
And how do they, like, is your boyfriend on the phone just like... He's switching hands? But it's just for you. You don't have like a version for him.
That exists, but...
That exists?
It exists.
We put the phone in your mouth? How does it... There's no way this is good.
It gets Tom going.
Okay, good. Did someone say TMI?
Yes.
Wait, do you have someone in your life?
Yes,
But you live with him?
Yes.
Okay, well one day if he moves to Arizona, believe you me, you're gonna be on Google like Panties, NASA. You know how you see a star and you actually see what that star was like a year ago? Have you ever heard what I'm talking about? Yeah, NASA over here? Yeah. You're like, oh fuck, I was coming in class during that lesson. But
TMI.
I saw her on her cell phone earlier in the show. I was like, what are you doing on that phone right now? She was on her phone just like, are you there yet, sweetheart? Yeah, it is good, isn't it? You were texting him, weren't you?
I was live tweeting it to him.
You were live?
I had to tell him
What did you tell him? Give it to me, please. Let me see. Just talked about our sex life with a comedian in front of the audience. If I make it on the IG, please murder me. And here's how you know this guy's a sweet guy. He said, LMAO, what the heck did you say? One of these faces. He talked about how his girlfriend has the cilantro gene and he bullied her for it. Okay. All right, I disagree with that characterization. And I was like, my boyfriend is the same. And then he said, also, do you want to go to the Arizona versus Stanford basketball game on Sunday? And then you said, and so he was like, is your boyfriend with you? And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, how did you meet? And I said, internship. And he said, where? So I said, NASA. And he said, how long? You're describing every detail. I sent this to me. I'll use it for captions on the video. And he said, how is long distance and how do you make it work? And asked about phone sex, and I was like, well, there's wireless toys. And we talked about it, and And I was like, well, there's wireless toys. And we talked about it, and a white old woman said, TMI. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gianmarco Soresi. Thank you very much. You're a flight attendant? Ooh, let's talk. What airline? Like celebrities?
Like private people that own planes.
Yeah. Like small planes or big planes? I mean, like, do you scoop one chair, do you want peanuts? And you're done, and that's the end. 14 passenger business jet. So these are like rich motherfuckers.
More rich than celebrities.
And clearly not rich enough to make you sign an NDA. I'm shocked. You do sign an NDA. You're like, it doesn't count at the comedy club. There was a clause. So they're rich, but they're not celebrities.
Mine's Jewish.
Unnecessary detail. Like, what do you do for the flight? Like, do you suck them off? Or like, what's the... I mean, you said really rich. I mean, that's 14 people. What are you going to do? You're done serving the peanuts. You're bored for it. You're like, oh, fuck, I'll blow you, whatever. It's not even on the clock. I gave you nuts, now you give me yours. It's a nice exchange. You're like, yours aren't supposed to be salted. Gross. Which one of you worked for Jeffrey Epstein? I guess is what I want to know.
Like Ghislaine, Maxwell.
Wait, where did you fire?
So that's the NPR.
Oh, fuck.
What is Ghislaine gonna do? She's fucking in jail. She's done. She's got bigger fish to fry. What was that? He's tied to Bezos. Holy shit. I didn't know you could Amazon Prime young girls too. This guy's going on Reddit right after this like, guys, you won't believe it. I cracked the case. If we give them a couple more drinks, they'll be like, I killed Epstein. That's the truth. I did it. It was me. Holy shit! You flew Ghislaine, Maxwell? Yeah. I get it. You had to pick up the girls and then bring them back. We understand. It's fucked up, dude. That's why they're drinking. They're trying to forget what they saw. Like, oh my God.